Yo, yo, yo. It's the Wheelz Show. Man, it's been a long day today. Went to two different barbershops. And finally, the second one cleaned me up. The first guy kind of left like a patch of hair on the side. Like I didn't even see that. And I ended up paying him and paying the other guy so I can say goodbye to my wings this month. Man, that was my wing money. But hey, it's all good, you know. I got macaroni stuff I can taste to keep me occupied until I get to them wings again. But tonight I did a practice of my songs, doing 7 songs, and I'm excited. I got them all down and I hit them just right. So I'm excited about that. And then lately I've been doing a lot of freestyles like at nighttime, and that's really when I need to record myself because man, I be going hard, man. At nighttime, like I definitely need to capture one of those freestyles. So I'm getting better and better. Some days it's a little harder than others, but hey, sometimes you don't think like how you think some days. Like if you got a good night sleep, or it kind of depends on things like that and how tired you are. But right now I'm wired up, man. I'm feeling good, feeling thankful, man. My heart go out to Israel for sure, though, man. That's crazy stuff going down. So I wrote a song earlier. I wasn't sure if I was gonna write one because I want to pay attention to my music at Ryan's Day, so make sure I'm good with that. But I end up writing one anyway, and you'll see tomorrow. Hopefully I have time to hit it, but I'm going to the studio tomorrow, making one last little fix on the line, and that album's done, and got the album cover, man. That thing is dope. Thanks to Rocket Banners over there. Man, I appreciate my homie Evan over there showing a lot of love and, you know, doing really cool stuff with my album covers. So I'm really excited about that, and I actually have a music video too coming up that I'm gonna shoot on the same day as Ryan's Day. I'm gonna shoot it like getting up into my wheelchair so everyone can see how that is. And then doing my breathing treatments where I do my music. I just want to kind of recreate that. So I'm gonna do that. Probably rap at the park where I always ride by every day and go down by the goats rapping in front of them. And then later I'm gonna go to Ryan's Day and probably do a set of breathing treatments since I'm performing like at 4:55. So I want to make sure my lungs are good because I'm going to be up really early. Like, I guess 10:20. That's really early for me because, like, my schedule, I sleep a lot. And, like, I love it, man. Like, today I was going to get up early. But then, like, something happened. I didn't even hear my alarm. I didn't even hear my nurse trying to wake me up. Like, I was out, man. Like, knocked out, KO'd. But, man, I just can't wait this Ryan's Day. It's going to be fun, Ryan's Day. Lucky 13 got me an outfit already for that day. So, we good to go and everything's coming together. And we're going to have some flash drives, like probably 20. That's going to have my new album on it. Because a lot of people don't have CD players nowadays. So, I'm just not going to worry about CDs. But I'm still going to have CDs there. Like, my Music Saved My Life album, which should have been on all the platforms online like January, but I had to fix some minor things that the company I go through wanted me to fix. The outros had to be a lot slower going out instead of abruptly ending, so I had to fix that thanks to my cousin Blake, man. Like, shout out to him. So I'll be getting these albums out pretty soon online. I'm really excited about that. Like, this album I've been doing this year, Belief, Faith, Hope, man, I've been working on since January. And it's coming together and it sounds great. The cover is even better, like, than I thought it was gonna be. I'm just thankful for that. But man, it's been a lot of practice going on lately with my music. And like, the hardest part for me to memorize something is when I'm talking, I made up something in the studio on the spot. So that's like the hardest thing for me to remember because I didn't write that. I just said something at that moment. So that's the hardest part. But hey, it ain't nothing too hard. Where if you practice and do the right things, you'll be prepared for it. And I'm really excited to be at Ryan's Day and shooting part of a music video that day too. It's like my first song that I'm doing. It's called "It's What You Do," so I can't wait to get that done and over with. But Sunday, it's gonna be a long day, and I really look forward to it. Usually Ryan's Day we have it every September, but lately a little bit later in the year when it's a little cooler, and I mean that's not good for me, but I mean for a lot of people it is. Like the other day my hand got kind of chilly because it's like 80 when I started out on my walk, and near the halfway point it dropped to like 75, and then on the way to my house it dropped like to 70, and like that's not good. Bad news for my driver hand, so I had to have my nurse move my driver hand over a little bit so that way I could drive. And it's so funny the other day, I don't know why this is in my head, but TikTok, this dude was like, man, that dude's talking a lot. Like, that's what you do when you have 15 minutes. Like, what do you want me to do? You just want to stare at me or what? Like, I got things I'm doing in my life, and a lot of people want to know what I'm doing. So that's why I'm doing this show. And I mean, I want to help people. That's really my main goal in life, is to help people and for them to be happy. And I mean, you can't please everybody. That's something that I've learned along the way. And I mean, it's all right with me. I always pray for them people that always got something negative to say. Like, if you got something bad to say, like, don't even say it. Keep it to yourself. I don't know why people just gotta try to ruin your mood or ruin your freestyle. And like, it's always people trying to bring you down when you're doing something good. Like my homeboy Young Dog said, man, when you're doing big things, man, they supposed to hate. So yeah, I follow that a lot and really, relate to it a lot. Rest in peace to that Young Dog. You already know, man. Like, that dude was the realest, but I mean, things happen in this life. We found out, but since I was growing up, I always loved Tupac. Like, that was my all-time idol when I got older, probably like 15, and listened to it all through high school. Like riding on the bus every day, and I hope that really got the person that, was in the car with the people that killed him. But I mean, like, there's so many conspiracies behind that. Like, I really don't know, like, if that's really the guy, like, that did that, or the FBI. I don't know, man. Like, it's always conspiracies. That it's always like been the FBI or something, because, he was a leader in his community. But, I mean, man, it's crazy when you do big things, man. It's just always someone trying to cut you down and take you out the game. But guess what? Like, you'll never take him out the game. That boy Tupac, man, I still listen to him today and still got him on my playlist. Then I started listening to DJ Screw. If y'all don't know who that is, he's a Texas icon DJ. So you should check him out. I like to his music a lot, and a lot of Zero, a lot of Houston rappers. Lil Keke, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, I love, and Lil Mario. I like listening to all that kind of music when I ride the block. It's like good. It's good riding music. But I would never have known about it. But I had an iPod back in the day, and my friend, he was like the king at that time at putting songs together and shuffles together. So he put the best mix together ever on my iPod, and man, the iPod taught me so much. Like, I didn't know DJ Screw, I didn't know Zero, I didn't know a lot of Houston rappers that I know now. But I'm just glad that I was able to have that friend, and I'm still friends with him to this day. And man, I'm just thankful. Like, I remember when I first started and heard music for the first time, and then was like switching channels on the radio trying to figure out what I liked at the time. And then I remember like just hearing rap for the first time. I was like, man, I can get used to this. And I was jamming to it, and I just really loved it. But I mean, my caregiver when I was young told me, hey, you should be a rapper. I'm like, okay, but don't you have to rhyme words together? Cause I was so young then, 13, couldn't even rhyme or nothing. Wasn't even thinking about music. That was far from my mind. I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, but I know I did draw a lot when I had the ability to move my hands, and then I worked on cast iron cars a lot, like switching rims and just decking them out. So I was really into that. I had this little Escalade, I remember. It was a blue one. I know I had it somewhere. I had little spinners on it. And for a while I just kept it like that. But then eventually I painted the spinners on it to match the paint. So like I was really into doing designs. Like I even put a rag top on a car, but I mean I used too much super glue, so it didn't work, and my fingers got stuck together. But then you have that weird hard glue on your fingers. Like I've done a lot of stuff like that. I remember having my own dream box in my room. It was like a boom box, and it had 6 discs, CD changer, and it had a tape player. So I used to sit in my room, put in some Ludacris, or put in some Dr. Dre, Eminem. So I grew up listening to them, like when I was in my room, just doing what I was doing. And trying to think, but yeah, I've been doing this music stuff for a while now. But I mean, it just took time to get into that, because before I was playing the game a lot, doing other stuff. And like once I started, thinking about music, when I heard Tupac, I was like, man, I can do that too. And I started trying to write. So I tried to write and went to the studio, found a studio, and then like did my first song and had a whole bunch of music written. And the guy that was there, his name Tim, he told me, if you want to do this for real, you need to go home. We'll give you all this homework, because like I never knew how people would rap like that fast. I always was fascinated how fast people could rap, and like I figured it out now. But in the beginning, man, it was crap. But I mean, you got to start somewhere, and I started young and started messing around a lot, and had the right people in my life, people that rap, people that freestyled at my house, and we would always do that. And I mean, it's helped me along the way to get better and get where I am today, because like I was able to write music, but I mean it was hard. And then freestyles were even harder. I could only go like 10 seconds, if that. But now I can go like multiple beats, and I don't have to shut them off. Like, so it's just different. Like, if you work hard at something you love and enjoy, it don't feel like working. I mean, you're gonna live a good life and be happy. Like, that's what it's about. Like, chasing your dreams and doing things that people said you couldn't do. I mean, you don't have to prove them wrong, but I mean, for yourself, it's up to you what you want to do. Don't let people discourage you from doing what you love. And I mean, that's what I do every day. Is what I love. I may not be rich, I may not be the best rapper, but hey, I'm doing something that I like, and I feel like it's the best of me, and then learning along the way. Used to be that young Wheelz, then Wheelz done jumped up to Wheelz, and then Wheelz the rapper. So I've been a few names, and for a little while I even made my own rap group called Southside something, I can't remember. But yeah, I was really into rapping, and I still am today. Thank God I know how to do it. But yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wheelz the Rapper. Check me out on Insta, Wheelz the Rapper, SoundCloud, Wheelz the Rapper, Spotify, Wheelz the Rapper. I'll have more music pretty soon, so stay tuned. But yeah, check out some new music, or check out some of my music videos, and I'll have some new music soon. But for now, Spotify. Just check out some of my newer songs, but guess I'm gonna let y'all go. And I hope to see y'all at Ryan's Day Lucky 13. So, and that's this weekend on Sunday, October 15th. So stay tuned and make sure you show up, show some love. We raising awareness for the Shin muscular dystrophy. I got my blood work the other day and the lady didn't know what it was. So like, I feel like I'm doing a good job raising awareness. Went to the cardiologist the other day and I heard some good shape. So your boy Wheelz gonna keep rapping, man. I'll holler at y'all, Wheelz, baby.